Hello guys, and this is TheRussianGenius, and I hope that you are having a great day today. Now this is a deck review on the MMD, and as you can see on the title, this stands for Magicians Must Die. And when I got this deck of cards, I was impressed because this is a nice deck of cards that has a different design from most of the decks. And if you don't know, this is a cartoon deck of cards, and now this is the Magicians Must Die number 4. So there are 3 decks already made, and this is the number 4. And as you can see, this is how the box it looks like. This is the back and this is the front, and on the sides there's written comic deck, because this is a deck which is for the comic book lovers. And here is the other side, MMD, Magicians Must Die, 4th issue. So as I told you, this is the deck number 4, and this is apparently the 4th issue. Let's open it, just a normal box. And what surprises me with this deck of cards is that this is a high quality deck of cards. This deck is made from United States Planker Company, and still you can spread the deck and you can do anything you want. This deck is in very high quality, so that is what impresses me. If I made a cartoon deck, I would not care about the quality, I would just care about the images. But the creator of this deck, he decided to make it in the United States, and this is made by the United States Planker Company, so this feels exactly the same as standard bicycle cards and other great decks as well. And you get a card which looks like this. On the card there's written MMD, #4. Here is their website, handlords.com, and then you can see some butt cheeks and some ass and some other stuff as well. Now let's look through this deck, and as you can see, all these cards, they are in order. And they are in order because if you accidentally shuffle the deck or you want to start over, then you can get the cards back in order. And also some of the faces, they are actually customized, and let me show you this. Now for instance, the picture cards, they are customized. They have this black outline on the hearts, and then the outline which is going through the picture card, it is also a little bit more thicker. I think it's thicker, but I may be wrong. And then there's also the king, of course. Now there is an ace of hearts which is supposed to be right after the king of hearts, and I find it weird that they did not set it up in normal order, and I mean from ace to king, and also like spades, then diamonds and clubs, and then hearts. I think that's the order of a brand new deck of cards. I never remember it. But then you have an ace of hearts which is just in the middle of everything, and that is kind of weird in my opinion. And here are the clubs, and then it starts from the 2 of diamonds. That I don't know why they did that. I have no idea, maybe there were some issues. And then you have the ace of diamonds, which is once again kind of weird to get that. And here are these cards, and the ace of spades looks fantastic. Here is how the ace of spades it looks like if it is focused. My camera is supposed to be focused right now on the ace of spades. And there's a guy falling, and then there is a spade in the background, and he's holding something, I don't know what it is. And the jokers look also quite nice. You get a joker which is a fighter, and then you get a joker which is described as sexy ladies on one of the cards. And this is the joker once again. Now if you love comic books and stuff, then this is probably a good deck of cards for you, because if I liked comic books, then I would have bought it. And I love Spider-Man, but I'm not into comics, I think. You also get this card, and this is a card which shows you how to set up the deck. Set this card down to your right. Instructions: make 8 rows of 7 side by side. Deal 7 cards face down next to each other lengthwise. Now deal another 7 cards beneath the first row. This is the opening scene of the comic. Continue dealing 2 rows of 7 until the end. Turn this card over to complete the comic. Now, I actually want to set this up. I want to try to set this up as it is written on this card. Alright, so let's try to set this up. I have no idea how to set this up, but let's try to do it. So step 1, set this card down to your right. This is my right. Make 8 rows by 7 side by side. Man, that sounds confusing. So 8 rows by 7 side by side. And my English is bad, so I have no idea what exactly they're talking about. But let's try this out. So this is row number 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And at the moment I'm looking at the camera, so this is kind of difficult. So this is the 8 rows of 7 side by side. Wait, I'm doing this the wrong way. I have 7 rows. Wait, let me go backwards once again. Alright, I can see that I messed up the deck by an accident. Let's try this out one last time. So 8 rows, they mean that I need to make 8 rows, that is the first of all, and then there needs to be a 7 on each row. And I don't know, my English is so bad. Let's try this out. So that's 1 row, that's 2, 3, 4. So that is 1, because there's 1 card on the table in each row, and I need to have 7 cards in each row, I think. Alright, now here are 2. So these are 2. I think I'm doing this correctly right now. By the way, if you want to buy this deck, then you can buy this deck at your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. There's going to be a link in the description. Look, there is the butt cheeks I talked about. And this is a girl's ass, I think. I hope so. Alright, yes, it is. Look, lesbians. We are still doing this. And how many rows do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I have 1 card left and I need 1 card over here. So this card is supposed to be over here. Now I have 7 rows of 8, and let me just square this up. So I have no idea if I have done this correctly, because as I know it, I'm supposed to look through this way. So I'm supposed to look at this card, and I'm supposed to go all the way from packet 1 to 8. And this looks wrong. This does not look as it's supposed to be. So as you can see, this is the first, and you can probably see this if you zoom in. And let me just take the camera off the tripod and then show you this. So now I have the camera inside my hands, and let me try to go through the cards and show you how they look like. Now this is supposed to be the first card, and as you can see, there is like a stone or something that falls down and it snaps, or I don't know what there's written. Yes, there is written snap. And then we have this, and this does not make sense, so I think I did it the wrong way. I'm quite sure I did this the wrong way. I think the explanation is very bad, because they said just deal 8 rows of 7, and I do not know if I was supposed to deal 7 cards in each row and then move on to a different row, or if I was supposed to do it like I did, where I just moved on like this. But still, this does not make sense, because right here they're fighting, and right there they are saying there she is. So that does not make a lot of sense. But here are how the cards they look like, just so you know. The cards, they look quite nice. The design is good. I like how they design, and I can see all the effort they put in the design. It looks quite great. So if you like comic books and you enjoy watching comics and you want to buy this deck, then you can buy this deck at your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. This is a great deck of cards for every comic lover, and you know, feel free to buy it. It is on Murphy's Magic, your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. So anyways guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want, then feel free to like, comment and subscribe. So see ya in my next video.